I just saw a real psychiatrist. And it's funny how you think about stuff and you realize stuff after the fact, after you already left the office. But and it's funny, like when you talk to them, or when people evaluate you, you say one thing, but they always see it a different way. You know, I got to read Psyche Vow from Psyche Vow. I didn't even know was done. They did the Psyche Vow in 2023. I wasn't even there. Somebody else, the caseworker, they hired the caseworker. I must have seen him once or twice. He filled in the thing. He put what he wanted to put, and he didn't even know me. Dude didn't know me more than 2 weeks. And he said all these things about my personality and my character. And that hurt my feelings because they put the shit in. That was on my record without my permission or my knowledge. How you gonna do an evaluation on me and don't even ask me the questions? He said he was not here to answer these questions. But they answered it. How you gonna answer my questions? And then, some of the things he said was straight up lies. But I asked the guy that's actually putting the pressure on them from hygiene guy, from the mental hygiene place. He's the one that's making them put all my information together. But it seems to me like this doctor feels like I'm not sick. She doesn't think, I don't know if she thinks I'm not sick. She says she gonna do the paperwork so that they can move me to this apartment that they got for me, that they want to try to get me in quickly. He's not sure if it's a 1-bedroom or a studio. He thinks it's a big studio. He thinks it's a 1-bedroom. But they trying to get me out. And I know I gotta get out because my chest is killing me, man. I'm having so much pain. And my doctors are telling me it's not my heart. And I'm like, are you crazy? He's like, it's not your heart. I'm like, what about the stent? He says, it's not the stent. First he was like, oh, I gotta see the images. He said, he think he saw something. But then he looked, he's like, nah, it's really nothing. And he said, it's the mole. It must be the mole. Then he give me a letter, but not really a letter that says it is the mole. He's just saying that the mole is dangerous and I need to be away from it. An allergy doctor says I am allergic, but not the serious. It's in my system, but not in the serious places. I think they all a bag of bull because I know what I feel. And I know that it's a lawsuit. Because everybody's telling me it's a lawsuit. I went on YouTube. See, first of all, I didn't start this fight. They did. This dude asked me to get him into acting, and I tried to reschedule the meeting, basically canceled on him, and he turned on me. Took away my rights to have company, rights to have overnights. I had to ask permission instead of just putting the name in. He changed the rules. Then the rules don't apply to everybody. Got in my face, had a heart attack. Been under so much stress. And I have coronary heart disease. So I've been in hell and mode for 5 years. And I can't take it no more. I can't take it. Literally, it's too much pain. And it's like all in my system. It's in my clothes. It's throughout my whole closet. And it's been because it's been there for so long. And I've been complaining. And that's why I'm mad at Luther. Because I've been telling them. And they've been telling me they can't do nothing about it. I've been telling them the parliament, and they trying to spy for the enemy. Try to get me to say I don't want services, so they can say, oh, we offered it, but he didn't accept it. Offer me a place to live where all the crack is at. I don't smoke. Offer me a place to live half the size of the place I have. Don't even fit bed on my wheelchair. That's not a place. That's not offering me nothing. Then the judge keeps giving them more time. Keeps adjourning the case. Every day I'm in there, I'm risking my life. And I'm just like done with it. I don't want to sleep there no more. And it's like really bad to go to the shelter. But it's like, it's so wrong because I moved into this apartment and they told me we was gonna get food every day. They told me I have company. All I have to do is give them the name. I have company every weekend. Company up until 10. They changed all of that. They shut the building down and then never reopened it. That's wrong. You know, then they put me in an apartment that's already mold infested. They just covered it up. They knew the roof was leaking. They knew the apartment over me was uninhabitable. And they knew that the roof of the building was already destroyed. They tried to fix it, somebody stole their equipment. And they still rent the apartment to me. And then they rent to me knowing that the person next door is mentally ill to a higher degree than me. You know? And they let them torture me. And they let him torture me. And they let him torture me. And they don't do nothing about it. You know, and it's like I'm talking to the lady, but she worked for Lutheran too. She probably gonna say whatever the paperwork needs to say, but she worked for them too. And I can still hear, even when I was talking to her, that my point wasn't getting put across. You know? Like she wasn't feeling my pain. You know? The only thing she really was stuck for, the only thing that really made her make a decision is when I told her I don't take drugs anymore. I don't take psych meds. She's a psychiatrist. She prescribes psych meds. So she's like, you don't need to see a psychiatrist because you don't take psych meds. You haven't taken psych meds in so long. I'm like, yeah, I'm scared to death of them because of the side effects. And they made me gain weight. And I can never lose that weight. I went from 150 to 250. You know, 165, 170, 250, 260. Come on, man. I ain't been right since. Well, my thing is that I didn't do it. How you put me in a place and the building's bad? The building got water coming through the ceiling. And then you don't fix it. I take you to court and you don't fix it. You lie to the judge, cover it up, and the judge still hasn't made a decision on the case. I've been to 2 judges, been to court like 12 times since 2022. Got violations up the woo-wah, and the judge still won't make a decision about my apartment. He told them, he suggested that they put me in a hotel. He was supposed to have the city come and test the mold for real, and they had the city destroy the roof, fix the roof, fix the 6th floor, fix my apartment, fix the whole shit, and then build them for everything. But he hasn't done it. And he keeps postponing the case. Now you're postponing it to October something. So that's almost 2 months from September 1st. You know? And that means I have to sleep in there another day, after day, after day, inhaling this shit that makes my chest feel like it's busting through my chest. And my heart's about to come out my chest. Nobody's hearing me. Telling them about my headaches. Nobody's hearing me. Yo, my nose, my ears, my eyes. Well, the doctor says it's mild, it's mild, it's mild. But you do need to get away from the mold. It could be the mold. What about the stress? The loud music, 2 o'clock in the morning, banging.